Good evening. I'm going to record from Prayers of Life by Father MICHEL, QUOIST. Rest in peace. You might find this subject interesting. The title of this poem prayer of life is The Pornographic Magazine by Father MICHEL, QUOIST. The body is matter, but is God's creation, and spirit ennobles it. The body of a Christian who is conscious of God's life in him becomes the temple of the Holy Spirit and a member of Christ, hence its dignity. When it is neglected or scoffed at, God himself is insulted. Surely you know that you are God's temple, where the Spirit of God dwells. Anyone who destroys God's temple will himself be destroyed by God, because the temple of God is holy, and that temple you are. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16 to 17. Anyone who loves me will heed what I say, then my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our dwelling with him. John 14 verse 23. I will unfold a mystery. We shall be changed in a flash, and the dead will rise immortal. 1 Corinthians 15 verses 51 to 52. So the Word became flesh. John 1:14. Lord, I am ashamed of this magazine. You must be profoundly hurt in your infinite purity. The office workers all contributed to buy it. The boy ran to fetch it and pored over it. On the way back, here it is. On its shining pages, naked bodies are exposed, going from office to office, from hand to hand. Such foolish giggles, such lustful glances, empty bodies, soulless bodies, adult toys for the hardened and the soiled. And yet, Lord, a man's body is beautiful from the beginning. You, the supreme artist, held the model before you, knowing that one day you would dwell in a human body when taking on the nature of man. Slowly you shaped it with your powerful hands, and into its inert matter you breathed a living soul. From then on, Lord, you asked us to respect the body, for the whole body is a conveyor of the Spirit, and we need this sensitive instrument that our spirits may commune with those of our brothers. Words in a long processions lead us toward other souls. A smile on our lips, the expression in our eyes reveal the soul. The clasp of a hand carries it to a friend. A kiss yields it to the loved one. The embrace of the couple unites two souls in quest of a new child of God. But it was not enough for you, Lord, to make of our flesh the visible sign of the Spirit. Through your grace, the Christian's body became sacred and the temple of the Holy Spirit, a member of the Lord and a bearer of his God. Supreme dignity of this splendid body. Here, Lord, before you tonight are the bodies of sleeping men, the pure body of the tiny child, the soiled body of the prostitute, the vigorous body of the athlete, the exhausted body of the factory worker, the soft body of the playboy, the surfeited body of the rich man, the starved body of the poor man, the neglected body of the slum child, the feverish body of the sick man, the painful body of the injured man, the paralyzed body of the cripple. All bodies, Lord, of all ages. Here is the body of the fragile, newborn baby, plucked like ripe fruit from its mother. Here is the body of the light-hearted child who falls and gets up, unmindful of his bruises. Here is the body of the worried adolescent who doesn't know that it's a fine thing to grow up. Here is the body of the grown man, powerful and proud of his strength. Here is the body of the old man, gradually failing. I offer them all to you, Lord, and I ask you to bless them while they lie in silence, wrapped in your night, left by their sleeping souls. They are there before your eyes, your own. Tomorrow, shaken from their sleep, they will have to resume work. May they be servants and not masters, welcoming homes and not prisons, temples of the living God and not tombs. May these bodies be developed, purified, transfigured by those who dwell in them, and may we find them at the end of their days, faithful companions, illumined by the beauty of their souls. In your sight, Lord, and in your mother's, since you both belong to our earth, all the bodies of men will be guests in glory of your eternal heaven.